It is coming. It is coming.
Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome to my newest Let's Play. As you can see, another Disney Pixar game, just like A Bug's Life, which I covered earlier. But this time we are going to take a look at Toy Story 2. Indeed, Toy Story 2. I never owned a video game based on the first Toy Story movie. I think there is one actually, but that is not in my possession. But I do have one for the second game, like I promised. After the end of A Bug's Life, I did promise Toy Story 2 was going to be a Let's Play as well. My second Disney project, you might say, in this generation. And even that is not going to be the final one. But Toy Story 2. A game that I actually had on loan from a friend a long time ago. And I must admit, I really enjoyed playing it. And therefore, at some point, decided to also get it for myself. Part of my video game library, therefore. And that is indeed the next game we are going to be playing. I am going to be cheating a little bit when it comes to my coverage, because I technically own the Nintendo 64 version, but I'm going to Let's Play the PlayStation version. Just saying, they are exactly the same. There are some minor differences, which mostly involve the cutscenes. In the PlayStation version, there's cutscenes in between the stages. In the N64 version, there's not. But gameplay-wise and stage-wise, it is exactly the same. So for that reason, it does not matter. And the reason why I have decided to actually cover the PlayStation version is most of all because of those cutscenes. Therefore the game actually feels more complete. And also because of the fact that the Nintendo 64 version does not emulate too well, I found out. And this one way better, so is the reason why I'm actually going to do it like this. But let's talk about Toy Story 2 itself. It is one of my favorite Disney Pixar movies ever made. It still is. And therefore I really enjoyed playing the video game for the first time, the moment I was able to loan it from a friend. Nowadays I think the game did not age too well. After playing it again recently, I did find out the game is kind of dated nowadays, but back in the day I really enjoyed playing this one. But when it comes to completing my video game library on the Let's Play channel, this game also needs to come up. Let's go! Buzz Lightyear to the rescue! That is the subtitle for this game on the PlayStation version, by the way. Because we're playing as Buzz Lightyear. Who else do you want to play as? Time to go over the main menu. Let's go see what we can all do. There's 4 options. These first 2 options we're going to cover in a minute. First, let's go over the less important ones, like memory card options. This game actually uses the memory card system to save its game. Which is not a big surprise. There's not a whole lot of things you can do. With this option you can simply save your progress, nothing more. And that is quickly covered. Don't really have to go over that. The other one, the movie viewer, we also don't really have to go over. Whenever we're going through all the stages, we'll be unlocking movies. And even the introduction scene is here, as you can see. That's the only movie we currently have unlocked. But any cutscene you will unlock during the stages, you'll be able to view here on demand. That's basically how that works. Now, let's go over the options. That's going to be a more important one. And let's see what we can all do. On the Edge and Sketch screen. We can actually configure our controls. Currently it is set on the cross being the jump button. The square being your fire button for your laser. And the circle being your spin attack. However, you can actually change them around in multiple variations. I will simply go for the standard one. This is the one I'm used to, translated to an N64 controller. Music volume you can also adjust, of course. Sound effects, same deal. Controller vibration, this one is fun. Not per se for the vibration of the controller, but most of all because of the Buzz Lightyear animation that is present here. How he's shaking. On the Nintendo 64, a rumble pack is required before this works. And on the PlayStation, a DualShock, of course. Center screen. This is always a fun option to play around with. Not to play with, just to play around with. Also no reason to actually adjust this. Let's go into the main menu again. Now that the options have been covered, everything we can do. It is time to get started with this game. Almost 7 minutes in the video, so it is time we get some gameplay in this video as well. Let's get started. Welcome to the overworld map. This is basically the stage selected, nothing more. The Etch and Sketch screen will depict all of the stages that we can play. And also show off what our main collectible is going to be in this game. As you can see at the bottom left of the screen. Pizza Planet tokens. Andy's house is the first stage.
Stealing Woody.
What?
Stealing?
He can't take Woody. It's illegal.
Where's he going?
Somebody do something. Buzz.
Get him, Buzz.
Okay, here's an introduction to the story. Woody, the main guy from Toy Story, Andy's favorite toy, accidentally gotten himself onto a yard sale, and he was actually stolen by some toy collector by the looks of it. And while trying to save him, Buzz Lightyear failed. The first stage in the game is going to be Andy's house itself, the owner of all the toys that are actually alive in this game. First, we need to find a way outside of the house. That's basically the deal. Welcome to the gameplay of Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. We walk around with the D-pad, or the control stick on the N64. We can use the R button and the L buttons to turn the camera. That looks like this. Pressing L will make it go left.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
We can press the square button to use our laser. That's going to be our main attack in this game. You can see we can shoot enemies with it. Sometimes it takes more than one hit, but you can also charge the beam. If you hold the square button, as you can see, it will charge the shot and it will become more powerful. Next move, we can use the circle to do a ground pound, actually. Only works in mid-air, of course, otherwise it's going to be a spin attack like normal. Oh yeah, and also let's not forget about the double jump that is in this game. You can actually press the cross button a second time in mid-air. You will use your wings to do a double jump, which we can use to get to higher areas, like this chair, for instance. Now, let's get started with the stage itself. We need to collect coins. Every single stage we need to collect 50 coins, at least. Oh yeah, we also have these hint blocks. Like this one. If you see the push icon, you can run into an object and push it out of the way. Remember these kind of blocks, and they will always give you hints. In this case, telling you about the push icon. The green little hand. Those objects you can always push. Like this. In this case for a book that we can then use to climb onto the bed. If you press the jump button once and then press it again, you can do an extended jump. Use it to get onto the table and then reach the open drawer. Too late game, I already explained the double jump. But nice to know it is officially called the extended jump. So I'll try to use that term from now on. Let's get up here. Obviously, Andy's room is the first thing we're going to clear. This battery is actually health. We're full health already, so... You can jump onto zip lines, slide down them. Press the jump button to let go of the line. Okay, let's try that out. Sounds like fun. Whee! Andy, why is there a zipline in your room? Nice landing, by the way, Buzz. Ooh, what do we have here? A Buzz Lightyear icon. That's gotta be a 1-up. It is indeed a 1-up. Next hint. You can target your laser by using the visor view. Press the L1 button to activate the view, and then press the R1 button to swap between visible targets. Then press fire to use your laser. Use it to shoot the catches holding the side of the crib. It sounds like a way out of here. Welcome to visor view. This first person look we can actually use to aim our laser. In this case to shoot the things that are holding us prisoner in this crib. Press the L1 button again to exit first person view again. And then re-enter. Press R1 to target. And then shoot. All pretty basic stuff. Oh, didn't want to grab that again. Apologies. Let's get out of here. That should have been everything in Andy's room. Stupid enemies do respawn. But they actually don't give you another coin, as you can see. You can only defeat enemies once for a coin. Even though enemies do respawn, so be careful for that. Only the first time you defeat an enemy, it will give you a coin. You can grab onto poles. When you are holding on, you can push up and down to move up and down the pole. You can press left and right to turn on the pole. Press jump to let go of the pole. Okay. I'm pretty sure we already climbed one, but still. Poles actually come in different sizes and shapes, as you can see. This is clearly a plant, but still functions as a pole. Whenever you see a thin stick, you can usually climb it. That's basically how it works. Oh, Rex is also down here. He can always give you a hint on where to find Ham. Ham's usually the guy you need to turn your coins into to get the Pizza Planet token for your coins. We'll be coming back to him in a minute. I'd first like to clear the attic, if you don't mind. Here's a crate we can push. Oh, might as well. Just follow the line. As you can see, you cannot push it outside of the line, so can't really go wrong here. If you press the fire button, you can attack with your laser. And if you press the spin button, you can attack with your spin attack. Hold down the button to charge up the attack. Your spin attack can actually deflect objects that are fired at you. Oh, that reminds me, I'm pretty sure I did not show off the spin attack yet. Did show off the ground pound, but there's also spin attack. Which, just like the laser, can also be charged. And then it will actually look like this. But you will get dizzy after it, so do be careful. Oh, what do we have here? Ha 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 ha! Defeat the tin robots to get a token. Oh, boss fight! That's unexpected. First episode and already a boss fight. Tin robot. Pretty easy in all honesty. You just need to avoid him until he runs out of charge. And then we use our charge, or spin attack, to actually hurt him. As you can see, we cannot hurt him the moment he's charging, so wait for him to run out. Just keep on running. And then hit him. It's pretty obvious, the bar at the top of the screen, that's actually... Oh, oops. That's actually his health bar. Let's try this again. Luckily you don't have to do the fight over the moment you leave the arena. His health bar actually stays active. And BAM! Yeah, only a charge move works. That is pretty obvious. Does not matter if it's spin or laser, but you do need to charge. And there we go. First mission cleared in Andy's house. The boss fight of this stage. You will find out every single stage will have similar missions, like a boss fight in this case, giving you a Pizza Planet token, the main collectible of this game. Try to collect all of them. They are actually also required to unlock stages, but you don't need all of them in order to unlock all of the stages. But it does feel nice to clear the game 100%, getting all 5 of the Pizza Planet tokens in every single stage. And defeating a boss is always one of the missions. Now, let's go keep ourselves busy with another mission. We can already hear a sheep if you listen closely. That's indeed going to be our second mission. Finding 5 of a certain collectible in each stage is also something we need to do. In this case, collecting 5 sheep. Little Bo Beep, also staple character from Toy Story. She actually lost her sheep in this stage, and we need to find all 5 of them to also receive a Pizza Planet token. One of them is actually also here on the attic. Need to go to the higher area for that. Swing! And get onto the wooden beams at the top of the attic. There's also some coins still up here. Still not at 50 yet, so we still need to continue collecting. You can also keep on collecting coins after reaching 50 in order to receive lives at the end of the stage. Similar to Mario, your coins actually also add up to 100 and giving you a 1-up. It's definitely worth collecting as many as you can. But anyway, we are here. Here's the first sheep. Little Bo Beep has lost her sheep. Literally. Oh, nice. A window view. It's a nice street you live in, Andy.
No time to lose.
And I must say, I also really love the effect that you can see Buzz's face in his helmet. Unfortunately, this is not an Out of Boundaries video, so let's continue with the stage. I'd love to check that out actually, that outside area. Now, let's head downstairs again. We've completed the attic. Whee! Ham is sitting on the sofa in the living room. Yeah, like I said, Rex always gives you a hint where to find Ham. In this case, just on the sofa in the living room. It's only the first stage, so you don't have to expect him to be in a tricky location yet. 17 minutes, okay? Let's continue. There's still one more thing we can do, I think. Clearing off the living room. For that we need to go downstairs. Whee! Always love flying around with Buzz. You can change camera mode using the pause menu. Active camera will always try and turn to view Buzz from behind. And passive camera will not turn Buzz automatically. The L2 and R2 buttons turn the camera in passive mode and Buzz in active mode. Yeah, no matter what your camera position, the buttons to turn the camera, those always work. For those you don't have to worry. I always love having my camera in active mode. Do that in all my games. So this one too. Here's Ham. Just like Rex said. Hi Buzz, if you can bring me 50 coins, I will give you a Pizza Planet token. And I'm pretty sure I'm only halfway done with that, so we'll be coming back to you later, sir.
Fuzzy boy.
Hi. Yeah, indeed, only 25, so still got my work cut out for that.
Need some coins here, Buzz.
Okay, and here you can foot stomp where you see the stomp icon by pressing the jump and then pressing the spin while you are in the air. And this will activate switches and catapults, and it will also act as an attack. Yeah, that's the ground pound that I talked about. Whenever you see two arrows like this, that means you can actually stomp that area, in this case a chair. In this case it flinks us to the other side of the room. Oh, what do we have here? Another new collectible for Mr. Potato Head by the looks of it. This is actually also an important collectible you find in some of the stages. This one you don't find in every stage, but you do find them in some of them. And these will actually not lead you to a Pizza Planet token, but something different. But more on that later, the moment we find Potato Head. Right, let's get the second sheep. It's actually also up here. And a coin. 33. Oh, nice. Did not expect to actually hit that guy. That clears off the living room, I think. With the exception of Ham, I should have everything. I could still grab the coin quickly, that's on the table here. Down here somewhere. Yeah, right over here. There's also an enemy here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, looking at my time, there's still 2 rooms I need to clear. Yeah, but we've reached 20 minutes, so I think I will call it here. This looks fine enough for an introduction episode. We've started with the first stage. Did it for the most part already. Still need 2 rooms to do. Correction, 3. Never mind, there's 3 rooms we still need to do. And therefore, doing the entire first stage in the first episode is not going to happen anyway. This is a good place to stop. Thank you for watching the first episode of Toy Story 2. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Woody has been kidnapped. And we need to find him again. Treecks out, and see you on the next part of this adventure.
I come in peace.